Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another Impossible Challenge round in PGA Tour 2K25. Today, we're taking on the course Fairhaven Bay, designed by the legend, Architects Maze. Architects Maze is one of my favorite designers, creates so many incredible courses, and today we're taking on one of his newer courses in the Impossible Challenge series. This is week 27 of this weekly series, where we take on a different course each week and we try to activate one or all four of different scoring tiers. Tier 1 is 18 over or better, Tier 2 is an 8 over or better, Tier 3 is 3 over or better, and then Tier 4, the ultimate goal, the impossible level tier, which is even or better, or an ace at any point during the round. A week ago, we took on the Predator AG in week number 26 for our second attempt on that golf course, and well, that went about as expected. We did better than the first attempt there. Now, here we're headed this week to a much more realistic golf course, a much different course than what we played in this series so far, outside of the official golf courses we played in this weekly series. So this is a very realistic golf course, and it's going to be a real challenge in these conditions. And I think, though, that we're going to be right there around even for most of this round. Remember I said that when we're 5 over after the first 5 holes. Now, the settings are the same. We have the Impossible Challenge settings. We got back tees on this course playing 7,571 yards. We're going to be playing pin location number 4. Very high winds blowing in the north direction. Very firm fairways, very firm greens, very fast green speeds with default time of day. And what's cool about this course, this is the first time that I've ever played an Architects Maze course in the Impossible Challenge series. I played all of Architects Maze courses, graded so many course showcases for his courses back in PGA 2K23, but this is the first one I played here in the Impossible Challenge here in PGA Tour 2K25. I cannot wait for this. Let's dive on in, everybody. If you get some enjoyment today, drop a like. It really helps the channel, and it keeps this series going on every Friday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe for plenty more sports game content. Here we go.
Hello there. My name's John McCarthy, and first of all, welcome to the nature. Second, welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today.
Today we are going to start with the par 4.
John's telling us life stories. He's just excited for the golf today, everybody. What can we say? I'm excited for the golf too, John. But look at this view. The Architects Maze is back. Oh my, look at this. That is absolutely stunning. Wind in our face, 23 miles per hour. Almost the max you can get on very high winds. Oh boy. Oh no. Okay. Here we go.
Yes, that's a good swing.
You know, remember when I said we're going to be right around even for most of this round? Oh, I say a lot.
Second shot here on the first.
Didn't I also say we were going to dominate at the Predator AG last week? Didn't I say something like that before the round? Look how far we have left. This is a par 4, but look at the planting here. This is incredible. Okay. This can definitely get there, right?
Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that driver off the fairway and be on your way.
Yeah, John, that's what we're going to do. The sand is fine, though. Yeah. Jerry is definitely giving a pep talk to Ryan. I couldn't really quite catch what Jerry was saying there. Did you all catch that? 36 yards, uphill 1 foot. I mean, Jerry, you know he has his mind. He has his mind on football right now. He has his mind for the Purdue Boilermakers, also for the Seattle Seahawks. He's got his mind on a lot right now. And tried to get Ryan ready for the new PGA 2K25 Career Mode Series season. Well, that's already happened, but for week 2, he's got to get him ready for. That's pretty good. Yeah, and these fast greens, land it short, roll it up. That's very well done.
10 feet to the cup. Looks like this putt'll track a bit to the right.
Jerry has so many jobs right now. Like, I was sitting there trying to think, what all is Jerry doing here for the virtual athlete Ryan Gamer? I mean, what is he not doing? Make the putt. Enough about the legendary caddy. Let's golf.
Oh, almost.
Overswing. Are you kidding me?
And setting up
I
here
still
for the
think I
bogey.
misread it too. That's a painful bogey. But
Okay,
you
we're
know,
moving on.
we got
Let's
ourselves
get
into a
this
very
next
bad
hole.
position in that
Maybe
bunker.
one
We hit a
over at
good
the
shot
moment.
out of it, but I was too busy telling life stories, and there's a bogey. Less talk,
Wind's blowing
more
right
golf.
in our face on this one.
Or is it more talk, less golf? I always forget. Look how beautiful. This is just stunning. Huh. I mean,
Second shot
might as
here
well
on hole
hit
number
a
2.
shot from the natural area. Why not? This is going to make this almost impossible. Look how far we have. 221. Okay, north winds and possible challenge wins on this course. This is not a good combination, and the ball is buried. I think we just got to put this out in the fairway. I don't see really what else we
I
could have
think this
done
one's
there.
coming up short from the rough.
Just got to focus up more. I already got my life stories out of the way on hole 1. So let's focus up the rest of the
Nothing
round.
like being back on the fairway. Good stuff.
Thank you, John. Okay, 62 yards, uphill 11 feet. It's got to be a partial lob wedge. Lob wedge approach, partial. In this wind. Look at this wind. This is nuts. Okay. You just don't know how this wind's going to affect this. Wow. And it's going to spin back a mile. I mean, not bad. It could have been a whole lot worse. Hopefully it stops and we're dancing for par. Please stop. Thank you.
This is a very, very long putt, but I have
I
confidence
mean,
in
this
you.
course is gorgeous.
This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left.
What a realistic golf course. What a beautiful environment. You know, in this Impossible Challenge series, my goal is to always play the fantasy courses, but also play the more realistic style courses outside the official courses we play, of course. And I feel like I've been playing mostly fantasy courses, and it's nice to have this change of pace after the Predator AG. This is just exceptional golf design. Like, exceptional.
Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh, continuing.
John
to
said,
look good.
okay. Yes,
Yes.
thank you, John.
Drops it
Come
on
on.
in there. What a putt.
That pep talk that Jerry gave Ryan on hole 1, it didn't work on hole 1, but it worked on hole 2. That is a beautiful putt. We needed it too. This course is going to play tough. You can already see it. It's not necessarily the greens themselves. It is
One
everything
over for the
else.
day.
You're off the fairway. You're in the very heavy rough in the natural area. And then the wind is just straight in your face almost every time, at least right now.
Okay,
And these par 5s are playing like par 4s.
Third hole. Let's knock it close.
Look at this. I always say when there's a par 3, there is a chance for tier 4 activation, and it's true, but look at this. Wind at our back, a front pin location. We're going to have to bounce this on the fairway, like right here, in order for this ball to bounce up and then stop. Don't try this at home. I'm going to get a little fancy here. We're going 5-iron, as crazy as this sounds. Look how beautiful that backdrop is, though, and the planting here is just incredible. Is it enough? Is it enough? It should be. I hope that Architect's Maze comes across this video, because he's going to be
Safe
fired up
approach.
on that one.
Nice.
That's just
14-footer.
beautiful golf design.
This one's going
The
left to right pretty
freedom
hard.
is given to the golfer. Yeah, the course has multiple routes. That shot, there's multiple ways you could play it. The designer gave the golfer multiple avenues. I thought outside the box, and I was rewarded for it. That is a beautiful golf shot and just great golf design. Architects Maze, I know, is a subscriber to the channel here. He's going to be fired up when he sees that one. That was gorgeous. But let's get this birdie. Please. Please get in. Yes.
Okay, birdie putt.
Not an
drop.
easy putt right there. Are you kidding me?
After that one, you're going down to even par.
Y'all realize how hard that par 3 was. It's almost impossible to get that ball within 30 feet of the hole. That is an insane
Okay,
shot.
careful of the headwind out there.
Wow. Okay, now we got a long par 5. 624 yards in a 24-mile-per-hour headwind. We got the worst RNG with the wind today. But you know what they say. Sometimes the worst RNG leads to the greatest
Nice
rounds
putt.
of
Got some
golf
good
of all
contact
time.
there.
I don't know who says that. I'm sure somebody out there says it. I can't say I've ever said it before besides
Okay,
right
second
now, but
shot
I think
here
I've
on the
heard
four.
that before. 387 yards, downhill 21 feet. This is nuts. We crushed a power drive there. We have 387 left? What? Welcome to Fairhaven Bay. The Architect's Maze was not messing around on this one, I can tell you that. Get lucky. Please don't go in the heavy stuff. Please bounce left. No.
Setting up here from the deep stuff.
I mean, it's important to point out, there's really no layup spot there. We were trying to go to the fairway, obviously, but the wind grabbed it, and yeah, I mean, you can land short there, much shorter, like 50 yards shorter, but you're left with a 250 shot for eagle on a par 5. I don't know about you all, but it's not my favorite type of shot. I'm going to go choked approach 2-iron out of this rough into the wind. Gonna roll a mile.
Safely
Oh,
on the
is it
green.
gonna stop? As soon as I said it's gonna roll a mile, it started to die. Well,
This
not
putt
as
would
soon,
take
a
you
little bit
down
after,
to
but
1 under.
shot
Looks like
though.
This one's taking a break to the left.
Yeah, John's right. It's taking a heavy break to the left though. 21 feet, downhill 1 inch, and a whole lot of movement at the beginning. One time.
Oh, this one's looking okay. Looking very good. Oh, no.
You know, as soon as John said very
that would
good,
go
I just had a feeling he was
another
wrong. You know, like John at the beginning, you know, he was like, I'm so excited for the golf. I'm ready for the golf. I just can't strive enough how excited I am for the golf. I believe that's what he said. He said the golf 3 times. That's when I knew something was up with John today. I don't know, like he's trying to sabotage the round or something and get our hopes up with very good, and then we missed it. That's a good par, though. Very
All
difficult
right.
hole.
You are currently sitting right at even par.
Welcome to the golf. This is going to be a fun Friday, everybody. Are you
Good
kidding me?
Drive here, par 4.
What a fight.
Fifth hole.
Hole 4, even par. We fought for every bit of that so far. I can't talk. But this course is spectacular. Like, look at this. This is stunning. Unreal. The wild thing is,
This
I'm
looks
hitting a
pretty safe.
power drive. 2 holes in a row. And in this wind, that power drive carried 247 and rode to 252.
And this one is around 180 yards.
This is the
to
most
pin.
unlucky you can get with the wind. I mean, it's maxed out very high. This is wild. And look at this. The problem here is this. I mean, I don't really have to describe the problem. You can just see it. And look at the wind blowing that way. Okay. Well, here's what I'm going to do. Choked approach, 2-iron. That's beautiful. Please stay. Please stay. It should stay.
Great work
Yes.
there. That's a great approach.
Come on. Look at Jerry giving Ryan the high five, saying, how
One
about
under
that?
par if you can sink this. This one's leaning just a touch to the left.
One time. I'm focused now. I got all the live stories out on hole one. And
good. Oh, lovely shot.
no Dr. Pepper or coffee with me tonight. All I got is water.
it to the
So
sixth
very excited.
hole.
Very excited. Drink some coffee for me, everybody. Already had enough coffee today, honestly. 407, uphill 22 feet. Just look how gorgeous this. The lighting, the planting. Keep in mind, all that tall grass in between, that's not there by default. This designer, architect's maze, placed all that. Like, it's wild to think about. If you're not a designer yourself, you know, you think about that, you're like, wait, are you telling me they planted all that? Yes. Yes, they did. Yeah, I know. They're patient. Wind at our back for once. Not sure we want it at our back, though, with the water there. Oh, please get lucky. That's gone. Have we hit the fairway yet today?
And that
Maybe
one will
once.
sneak into that second cut of rough.
Ryan, who are you waving at?
And here's our second shot on the 6th.
Oh, he's waving at Architect's Maze. That's right. He knows he's on camera here on YouTube. 102. Uphill 7 feet. We can attack this. You know, the greens are not the difficult part of this course. It's everything else. I love the shot, though. I mean, you can't hit it much better than that. I knew the wind was going to knock it down, land it short,
Okay,
pop it
there we
up,
go.
roll it. Just beautiful.
And this putt is for your birdie. Let's
That is
do
such a
this.
satisfying shot. We've hit that
This one
same
looks
shot
like it
multiple
starts
times
straight and
today.
then
Just
heads to the
different
right.
clubs, of course. The par 3 earlier, then right there. It's right to left and then left to right. I think most of it's left to right. I crushed it.
Oh,
No,
my.
no, 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 no. You can't make this stuff
5-foot
up.
putt coming up.
No, no, no. Was that rhythm? Was that overswung? What did I do? Or was that shot set up? Or was it all three? You could be honest. Yeah, it's all the above, Ryan. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Would have been just an incredible birdie from where we were in
And
the
after
heavy
that
rough
one,
there.
you currently
with that
sit
wind.
at 1 under par.
So tough to get that one close. We hit it to perfection and just made a mistake. But hey, tier 1 activated.
All right, have a good tee
Tier
shot. We
2
got a par
activated.
3 here
Tier
on the
3
7th.
activated. Tier 4 activated by 1 right now. By 2 technically, even or better. Another tough par 3 here, protected by a bunker. 175 uphill or downhill 4, wind in our face 23 miles per hour. Wow, I think every bit of a 4-iron here with the slight draw. Look at this design though, it's just gorgeous. I wish I could
Nice
tell you all I
stroke,
was
we're on
trying
the
to do
green.
that. I was not.
This putt's around 13 feet
Yeah,
out.
I guess Architects
And I think
Maze
this
made
one's
sure that
breaking to the
Ryan
left.
Gamer has his course membership here. We got the members bounce, so thank you to the Architects Maze for that. Oh my.
And it
Barely.
drops.
We have to
There.
say we're getting a lot of lucky bounces, some calculated lucky bounces,
After that,
other
you'll go down to
others
2
not
under par.
calculated. 2 under. In the max wind RNG you could ever imagine, we are playing great golf right now.
All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long
The
par
thing
4.
is, we're taking aggressive shots. We're taking shots we don't usually hit, but you just, when you're playing this wind, you got to change it up a bit, and it's paid off so far. A lot of golf left, though. Hey, what a Friday, everybody. Are you kidding me? This is awesome. This course is fantastic. Honestly, it's one of my favorites from this series. This is absolutely gorgeous.
Good job. All right, second shot on the 8th.
It reminds me of an Arctic Fury course, not in the design, just in the perfection, in the planting, in the sculpting, in the environment, the backdrops and everything. Arctic Fury, one of my all-time favorites, one of my all-time favorite designers in the golf club and PGA 2K series. And yeah, it just reminds me of that attention to detail in the environment and just in planting. It's absolutely superb. I'm going driver off the deck here. Par 4. Look what we had to the green. 275. This can't get there.
You're taking driver off the fairway, are you?
Imagine saying this can't get there before your swing and still hitting it.
Third shot.
I mean, what? That made no sense whatsoever. Okay, moving on. Nobody saw that. Welcome back to Gamer Ability, everybody. Glad everybody left to get a refill of coffee and popcorn at the same time. You all see that wind take that thing? What a shot.
You almost
gone.
dropped that in there.
Yeah, John, that's true. I mean, you all see that wind grab that. I don't think I've ever seen the wind affect a pitch that much. That was like at the end, too. That was wild. That was so cool, actually, to see. This is very chip-inable. Get in!
Chip drops. Nice.
Come on! That is a
Okay, let's take
phenomenal
another look at
par.
that.
Or wait, that's birdie. Is it? No, that's a par. It's a par 4. It felt like a par 5. I don't even know what we made.
And currently sitting at 2 under par.
Yeah, it's a big time par though. 2 under here through the first day. And we're going to need all these strokes, all the cushion we can get because this wind is
Careful
insane
out
right
there.
now.
Wind's going left to right on this
Course
hole.
is beautiful. Such a very realistic golf course, a very fun golf course to play. The golf design is just on another level. Just amazing.
Look
Yeah, it's
at
just very well done.
you. Just absolutely hammering that.
Thank you, John. John's in rare form today. I love it. John's like, you're saying I'm in rare form. You were sitting there telling life stories
Taking a
about
look
your
at the
caddy
elevated green
while
from here.
bogeying the first hole. These pin locations are tough here on pin 4. They're all basically at the front with a downslope. 187, uphill 23 with this wind. I just don't even see a safe shot. Maybe up in this area and just go beyond the dance floor? Maybe? Yeah, just
too
like
much
that.
to the right.
They bounce it off the slope. Well, we got a big kick, though. Yeah, I just don't really know what to do there, honestly. I mean, you could fly right at it, go on the green, but you're going to be in the same spot. That's a mean pin. Look, Ryan shaking his head. He's just like, I really don't know how to play it. And I didn't. Yeah, I don't know. Clearly, that wasn't the way to do it. This is a par 5? What? What a gift. Yeah, I'm going long flop here. What was that? That is one of the worst swings I've had from the swing,
drop
all
this
the
one
swing
and this one for
elements.
birdie.
Besides
And this one's
contact,
breaking
contact was
pretty
fine.
hard to the right.
That's rough. Wow. I guess I should have did a hit shot there, maybe. That's a huge miss. Wow, a basically should have been a gimme birdie, now into a very tough birdie from 25 feet. It's rough. Okay, one time, right here. Come on, YouTube.
Oh my, that's too bad.
Oh my, indeed. That is a painful par.
5 feet
Do
to
y'all
go.
remember when I said it's an easy par 5? It is. Sure is. Fist bump there
All right, you're
from
sitting
Ryan and
right
Jerry.
at 2 under for the
Wow.
moment.
For a par. Are we fist pumping pars now? Hey, I love it. Into the front. 2 under par. That's a tier 4 activation right now.
Okay, careful out
That's
there.
what
We
the
got a
fist pump was
tailwind.
for. Do y'all think it really opens up on the back, or do you think it's going to stay high wind and just really tough? Honestly, every par 4 has played like a par 5 so far, which makes this the perfect impossible challenge realistic golf course. Like, this design is amazing. Looks like a great course for the PGA Tour here. Could host a
And this one's about 210
championship?
yards or so from the pin.
championship or a major. 209, uphill 14 feet, 24 miles per hour wind at our back here. I like a 5-iron here. Let the wind take it and let it roll. No, get lucky, get lucky, get lucky. That's not what I meant. You know, first big
And
missed
that'll
approach
just
of the
end
day.
Up in the second cut for you.
Ryan saying, I thought you said to go there, Jerry. And Jerry said, no, I told you to hit it onto the green, not just bounce it on the green and roll off. Not hitting the long flop again. I can guarantee you that. Let's hit the normal flop. 56-degree wedge here with the wind. That's it. That's beautiful. Stop. 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 Are you kidding me? Wow.
And for your par.
That thing rolled out a mile. I mean, it was from the heavy rough, though, on very firm, very fast, so it makes sense. Just a little bit left to right, comes back at the very end. Get in. That's
Good
huge.
job. That's going to work.
We'll
And
take it.
2
In this
under
wind,
par for the
I
round.
think we have enough birdies now because it's going to be tough to get birdies from this
heads
point
up, you
in.
got a
This wind is
headwind to deal
insane.
with.
It's almost impossible to par. So we're barely getting these pars. These golf holes are playing the distance of Central Park AG. You know it's tough when I mention that golf course, but it's just every hole feels like a par 5 in this wind. That's not the case for everyone, obviously, but
Nice swing onto that one.
what a tough day here in the wind. But honestly, we're playing great. We have a couple birdies already today. I think we have 3 birdies and a bogey. The rest
And we've
pars,
got
so that's
about
pretty good.
150 yards to the pin from here.
Better than pretty good. 149, downhill 13 feet. I actually love a choked approach here. Slice it underneath the wind a little bit. I like a 6-iron, de-lofted. Left stick up a little bit, and also hit it shallow on the right stick.
The approach is heading a bit to the right.
Wow, that's 2 approaches
And
missed.
that approach was
That's a
bit
big miss.
wayward.
Ryan looks focused. I mean, he looks ready to go. He's not phased. For a second chip in of the day, a 10-yard chip shot from right to left up the hill. One time. Nope. I crushed it. And I didn't crush it, really. You see the rhythm, everything else was perfect. The issue
Yeah,
there was
you
the
can
shot
take this,
setup.
You could save par.
The issue was I knew
think
as
this
soon as I
one's going
swung
left to right.
that it was a terrible shot setup. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. The issue was I wasn't expecting much of a bounce until I started to swing, and I'm like, that's going to hop up that slope on these very firm greens. So just a big miscalculation there. Huge mistake. Come on, Ryan. Whenever you have those thoughts, don't finish the swing. I did there, and you saw what happened. Get in. That is
Good
beautiful.
stroke. And after
The
that,
putter's
you're
hot
2
today.
under.
That's why we are 2 under right now. We are playing insane conditions today, and we are playing at a high level. The putter has been spot
And
on.
we have a par 3 on the 12th.
And don't you all worry. I'll be going in and taking screenshots probably after this video because I have about 18 screenshots I want to take already. And I don't want to pause the video 18 or more times. I've noticed that I do that sometimes too many times. You're like, Ryan, you finally noticed that. You don't say. Your videos could be 20 minutes shorter if you didn't pause every hole. That's fair. 193, downhill 4 feet. They also could be 30 minutes shorter without my live stories. But, yeah. Okay, I'm going to hit that slope from right to left, bounce it up, and, yeah.
Hopefully this will bounce to the left.
Too far. It is going to bounce to the left, but you all saw the idea. I was trying to hit that red slope, bounce it from right to left, but you see, not hitting that slope, it's gone. It's on the green, though. We're dancing.
Sinking this will take you to 3 under.
This one's breaking pretty hard right to left.
Yes, it is, John. 27 feet. It's a level putt, though, as far as elevation changes. Very makeable.
Ooh.
Wow, open club face. I mean, we crushed it too. So who knows? Maybe with hitting that a little bit softer, would have been in on that line.
9-footer. I think this one's going left to right.
You know, I think that putt
Good
is the
stroke on
first
that one.
one
That's
that
your par.
we've really just outright mishit.
And after that,
And I
hole,
don't
you're
think
2
that was a
under par.
misjudge. If you saw the swing input, we missed every input. When I say we, you were like, Ryan, I didn't do nothing. That was all you. And that's true. It was all me.
Okay, here we have a par 5.
I say
on the
we
13th.
as us, a collective community, and also Ryan Gamer, the virtual athlete, and Jerry, you know, we. Send it, Ryan. That's not what I meant.
Ah, who put that there?
Well, we hit a rock or something, or a
And we
tree.
are
I don't
in
know
the
what
deep
we hit.
stuff
A
currently. Let's
bush?
get out of here
Huh.
now.
I don't know how this is going to fly out of this. So... Okay, that was dangerously close. I expected
Okay,
it to go
nicely
a
out
lot
of the
further
rough
than
there.
that. But I
Now,
think we hit
let
the
us
bushes in front
set
of
our
us and
sights
it
on
knocked
three.
it down.
Setting up for our 3rd shot.
I wish I could go back and change my tee shot, right? Without the power drive, we didn't need a power drive. I don't know why I went for it. So 103, uphill 4 feet here. This is our wheelhouse. I love a choked approach. A choked approach 60-degree wedge. Let the wind knock it down, roll it up.
There you go. That's
Just
what
like
you
that.
want.
Just beautiful.
This putt is for birdie.
For
I think we
another
got a bit of
birdie.
a tilt to the right on this putt.
Ooh, just missed. This one's a 3-foot
Overswing.
putt.
By a couple percentage points. That's all it takes. You know, I think one of the best changes in this game
All right,
compared
that
to the
putt'll
last
go.
game is putting. The
Okay,
putting stroke in
checking
the last
here.
game,
2 under par for the day.
rhythm didn't matter. It was very forgiving on transition, and it was very forgiving
right,
on
14th
swing
hole.
plane as
Nice
well.
par 3.
Now in this
Let's see what we
game,
can do.
you have 4 putting elements. You have the swing path at the beginning, the swing path at the end or contact point. You have the rhythm and the transition, the distance control. And transition is so much harder in this game, and rhythm plays a big factor because it's always important to remember in this game is that a 1% increase or decrease is a massive difference when you're dancing on the dance floor. A massive difference. 152, downhill 26 feet. Again, another insane pin location. It's tough to ace, as it should be. We can still activate Tier 4 twice today with an ace and maybe score. Even though the score doesn't matter after an ace, but still. That's it. I thought it was going to bounce more to the right. Still a really good shot.
Good job. We're on the green.
Ryan Gamer, the virtual athlete, loves it there. Fist pumps to his caddy Cherry.
Down to 3 under
or
par.
fist pump, not a bump.
Doesn't look like a whole lot of movement in this one.
Yeah, it looks dead straight because it's right to left and left to right. So it's going to be net straight
tracking.
in theory.
That's in there. Here's your 4th birdie of the day.
I just want to point out, there's been a lot of water on this course. We haven't hit it once in very high winds. Could be a new record on the channel. I kind of wish I could take back saying that. But it's too late now. Why would I say that? This is honestly one of my best rounds of golf right now. I don't know if it's focus. I don't know if it's just that the putter is dialed in. Maybe you all can pinpoint what it is. It's probably a combination of both. But this is some of the best golf that I've played. On a really difficult golf course in difficult conditions. I like a 2-iron here. Right up there into the wind. That's it. It's just one of those rounds where we're leaving ourselves with so many 2-iron shots. We're striking them to perfection. These are insanely tough golf shots. These are par 4s that we're playing as par 5s, basically. And we're striking it beautifully. These are just impossible shots we're hitting today. This is nuts. What did I do? No, 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 no.
Ooh, never like leaving those short. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on.
There's no way that was slow. There's no way. I always have one random slow round usually. And I know you can never say like it was random. It could have just been my thumb. And I understand that. But I also know that I was deliberately trying to flick the stick forward quickly to get an increased rhythm so that I didn't hit it slow. So it's painful. I just don't see how that was a slow, but it is what it is. We know that's going to happen once a round usually, and it's frustrating, don't get me wrong, but at least it's a par. I can't believe that. First slow of the day on the dance floor.
You might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole.
But hey, we're sitting 3 under. 16, 17, 18 left. We are playing exceptional golf today. I would say maybe the best golf we played in this series. I mean, most complete round of golf. I think we can argue that. Now, this is a very simple hole. But really, I think this might be the most complete round of golf. You know, I made a couple mistakes here and there on the short game. A long flop earlier, but chipping, spectacular. Putting, spectacular. Short game, mostly spectacular. Approach game, amazing. Putting, just unreal, honestly. And look, this is a gimme. Pitching wedge, choked approach into the wind.
Shots looking
good. Is it going to be too short? I mean, wow.
That's a safe shot.
Thanks, Sean.
Now this from 16 feet.
What every golfer wants to hear. That's a safe shot.
Breaking right to left.
Don't overthink it. One time.
This one's on a good line.
Beautiful.
As that drops,
that should have been, the other putt should have been a positive 3, I would say. That was
Bringing things
slower
down to 4
than what
under
I
after
swung
that one.
last time, and it was positive 0.97. So, hey, I'm not complaining. It was still a par, and it's 4 under right now.
And the 17th hole is a par 4.
This is
And
unreal.
fairway
And look, this
does
course
tilt away from
finishes
us, bit
with
of a
the
downslope
easiest
for the
golf
landing
holes
area.
ever, which is great because the rest of this golf course, those first 15 holes, it was a difficult shot after difficult shot. Much different, obviously, than the Predator. But
Yeah, you'll take that.
this course is very, very challenging. It is challenging in a different way as compared to the different fantasy courses we played in this series. And of course, this is still a fantasy course, but it's not like just a, how would you call it? Just like a pure fantasy. This is like fantasy and realism together, if that makes sense. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I think, do you all get it? Okay, let's just play golf. I think let's try the lob. Let's try the lob shot. We haven't hit this very much, so why not do it? Only my 3rd time hitting the lob shot. That was not bad. I feel like we could have been closer with the
I'm
pitch
okay
shot.
with that.
15 feet to the cup from here.
I'm doing a lot of practice
a right
swings
to
sitting at
left break.
-4. He's like, I don't want to throw this round away.
Well, it's heading towards the hole.
I mean, we can't miss.
And after that
Just
one,
think
bringing
back
your
to a
score
couple
down
lip
to
outs we've
5
had.
under.
Those lip outs drop. We're sitting 7 or 8 under right now. This is nuts. I don't think we missed a putt
We're
besides the
working
couple
with
lip
the
outs.
tailwind on this
I think
hole.
we missed one by quite a bit. But other than that, this is just exceptional golf. It's just as simple as that. This is some of the best golf I've ever played. On a very challenging golf course. Like, that's why I'm just so shocked right now. Because, like, in this wind, on these settings,
Well, that's too bad. Time for
I would
our
think we would
second
be
shot
5
here on
over
number
right now.
18.
but we're hitting our shots. We're hitting the impossible shots. We're hitting the tough shots to perfection. And that's how you take down a course. And I think we can go ahead and celebrate a little bit early because we've done it. We've done the impossible
Yep,
today.
that's going to do.
This is what we needed after the Predator AG. Truly, this is what
one's
we
your
needed. This
third.
course is spectacular. From start to finish, the Architect's Maze has created something special. The last 3 holes, very much easier than the rest of the course, and I think that's intentional, right? Architect's Maze is like, come back next time. Every other hole in this course, for my player build in this wind, it is almost a par 5 every single time, and long par 3s into the wind, and also front pin locations with a mega tailwind, which are very tough to play and hit close. This was genius design. This is just spectacular from start to finish. And the environment, just spectacular. And that's beautiful.
Well done. That's another
The
green
only
regulation
spot
under
you
your
can
belt.
land that with that wind.
Lining
just
up an 8-foot
The story of
putt.
this round. I don't think any of you all would have predicted this. We had the worst wind RNG. We literally had the max of the very high this entire round. And we have a chance to go 6 under. The impossible challenge, not for Ryan the Punisher at Fairhaven.
And the putt
Come
drops and
on!
you will finish your round with a birdie.
What? What just happened?
All right, you've wound up at 6 under par at the end of this one. Well done.
And that's going to do it. We are done here. Hopefully I'll see you soon, though.
You'll see us soon, John. You'll see us next week in the Career Mode series and in the Impossible Challenge series. But oh my. You know, John had a good feeling about the golf. He said it at the beginning of the round 3 times. And he knew it was going to happen. We started off with the bogey, telling live stories. We started to focus up. And we did it. That is an unreal round of golf. Honestly, one of my best rounds of golf in this game in extreme course conditions. That was wild. I don't think I could ever do that again. But you all know what? Tier 1 activated. Tier 2 activated. Tier 3 activated. Tier 4, the impossible level tier, activated at 6 under par. I repeat, 6 under par. Okay, well, that happened. Let's take a look at this right here. Started out with the bogey, and we just played so good. Those were not easy golf holes. Like, by no stretch could you ever call any of that golf course simple besides the last 3 holes. Very simple holes to finish, but I love finishing holes like that that are very scoreable, especially with the rest of that round. Every single hole, we had a very tough challenge in front of us. We had to fight for every bit of that, and the beautiful thing is we didn't miss. That's a 2 under on the front, a 34, a 32, 4 under on the back, a 66 on the scorecard, 6 under, and some of my best golf I have played in this game. That is unreal. We have to take a look at the event stats here because that was wild. Okay, let's see these event stats. Okay, longest scoring shot was that chip in. We had a 30-footer hit today. Fairway 71 and 72. You look at that, you're like, how in the world, in those wins, hitting 71, 72 fairways, could you shoot a 6 under? And I'm still trying to learn the answer to that. Well, part of it is because of this. Even despite missing a lot of greens, we hit great proximity hole. But the true answer to that question is this. Long putting and short putting. Medium putting, yeah, we don't look at that stat clearly. What happened there? I don't know. But long putting 66% is unreal. Like, that's impossible. I don't know how we did it. That's how we shot a 6 under right there. Despite not having the greatest fairways and greens in regulation, in very heavy rough, a very heavy rough, heavy course, if that makes sense. So there's a lot of heavy rough there is what I'm trying to say. I left it all out there on the course clearly. I don't even know what I'm saying right now. But long putting was the difference maker. Scrambling was great as well. And birdie conversion rate just out of this world on that course, 53%. And this was our week. The Predator made us mad last week. We bounced back with 7 birdies, 10 pars, only 1 lone bogey. That was just an exceptional round of golf from start to finish. And thank you all for being a part of it. Thank you for all the one times. You all are all legends. If you got some enjoyment at today's video, drop a like. It really helps the channel, and it keeps this series going on every Friday morning around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe for plenty more sports game content. The home of Ryan Gamer, the virtual athlete. We have multiple ongoing series right now. They are all so much fun. Check them out on the channel page. And if you want more golf, of course, we have the PGA 2K25 Career Mode series, where we started a new season recently. And the next week, we'll see week 2 of that Career Mode series. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, tons of other series. They're all a blast right now. Check them out on the channel page, and I will see you all in the next one. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.